All right, today's topic. Masculinity is a trap, which is why more men should wear skirts. Before we roll our eyes, let's hear the argument. Clothes traditionally worn by women are becoming part of the mainstream of men's fashion and helping break the straitjacket of prescribed roles. Men's clothing norms are mired in misogyny. Women wearing pants is powerful.
I mean, at some point it was strong for women to wear pants, but I don't think it represents that anymore. You see a woman in pants, you don't think, oh, wow, she's daring. She's wearing pants. No, like, we don't care. I digress.
However, the minute a man puts on a dress, it's disgusting. So what are you saying? Men are strong, women are disgusting? I'm not.
Wow. That's quality journalism.
It is sad that so many men are petrified about seeming effeminate. It is sad that it is not socially acceptable for men to experiment with fashion the same way women can. 2019 is the year men will start wearing skirts. I certainly hope so. Masculinity is a straitjacket. It is high time that more men broke free. So another article by The Guardian came out, and it's from a woman. It says, I'm a womanist, and my boyfriend, in support of me, wore a dress, and I found myself unexpectedly uneasy with his new fondness for feminine frocks. A reaction that challenged the progressive ideals I'd prided myself on for decades. I thought long that I was contributing to a progressive shift in how we define masculinity, finally allowing men to be emotional and vulnerable, or to ask for help, or to hug their male friends, or to wear dresses. I imagined him skiing down Mount St. Helens in a legendary rag concealing his chiseled calves and hardened quadriceps, and strained to find it in an appealing vision. It was too much, even for him.
Yeah, because you romanced that.
While it was an attraction at first sight with Ian, his closet full of feminine gear put a tiny dent in his desirability from the very beginning of our relationship. Intellectually, I enjoyed what Ian was projecting, gender norms and expectations, but physically, my desire didn't match.
I know exactly why. It makes sense. When you thought about something, you were romanticizing that thing. You went for that dude because of his masculinity. And I'm not saying all women are like that. Whatever floats your boat. Some people are not gonna mind. Some people are gonna mind. But you're the type of person that want a masculine man. That's just what it is. It's actually okay to want someone with a beard, to want someone with six-pack. That's what you're attracted to. There's other things, you know, after the shallowness, but things that you're going to be attracted to, you're attracted to man, which is fine. So once he changed that and it fit whatever you romance in your head, it no longer was what it was. Girls, it's like whenever you meet a man, you have a crush, and then you imagine how it would be to be with that crush. Oh, yeah. Have you seen Brad? Oh, yeah, I seen Brad at work. You haven't had a conversation with a dude, but off of the information that you have from seeing him across the room, you start to imagine things, which is it's all right. It's supposed to be like that. You start to imagine a bunch of things. Oh, I don't smell him. I don't know how he talks, but I imagine that, yeah, big, deep voice. And it's like that. Who his hands? I just imagine him doing a bunch of things to you while you touching yourself. That's fine. And the day comes that you meet Brad and you talk to Brad and you're like, ugh, Brad is an idiot. The reason why you have the disappointment is not because of Brad. Brad actually didn't do anything. It's whatever you thought of Brad that gave you that disappointment. It's a bit what happened here. What happened there is that she romanticized her idea of what it would be if it would open up, if it would be a little bit more like this, a little bit more like that. Oh, have dress, be daring. That's nice. And then reality struck. And boom, nature happened. What you were actually attracted to happened. And it was not represented in front of you. The thing that happened is that whenever we romance and we romanticize things, we don't think about all the little facets of everything. We have this just general idea of the thing, and then we go with that. But sometimes it's in the details. It's really in the details. When 50 Shades of Grey came out, everybody was like, I would love a powerful businessman, rich, that would take advantage of me. And then a few years later it happened, Weinstein. You didn't think about all the facets, but he's the same dude. Oh yeah, except Weinstein is not Christian Grey and he don't look that good. Guys do it too. It's gonna be much more physical. Yes, I know I'm generalizing, so don't at me. Guys, it's gonna be like that, okay? We're gonna be chilling and then we're gonna see a girl pass in her sundress. And the sundress, what happened is that we're going to see this thing going on, all right? I don't need to be more explicit. You know what I'm talking about.
I have no idea.
This right here going on, watch you walk, woof, 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 woof. That's her ass.
Oh, okay.
Woof, 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 woof. And then we look at that and that shape moving and we're like, oh. And now I'm starting to romanticize what this would be and how it would happen. Physical. Where I feel like women is more in the feelings and stuff like that. Where when it actually happens, there's more chances of being disappointed. Whereas we're like, it was not that good. At least we got some. When your whole scenario doesn't go to plan, it's different. If you plan a wedding and you romanticize what a wedding is and it doesn't go according to plan, disappointment ensues. That's what I think about that.
I mean, if you want to wear a dress, I don't care. If you want to wear a skirt, I don't care. If you want to say that men could do better by wearing more skirts and dresses, okay. I just always laugh whenever women try to tell me what their ideal man is like. And I'm like, you lying. Because we can say whatever we want. We could tell ourselves we want a good man and we could date 10 abusive boyfriends afterwards. Okay? What you say and how you act aren't always in accordance. And what I've learned from my personal dating life is that women can preach whatever they want out there, but behind closed doors, they like something different. I know, because I always get called a woman hating, etc., etc. And my detractors often love to have debates with me. And then behind closed doors, they're just like, I'm just like, what? Okay.
That was you choking.
No, that's just a girl adding a little extra over like a little bit of pressure on the side of her neck. Yeah. Because women, if you do a little, they like, they like to throw on a little extra mayonnaise. So I remember initially I was very shocked by how there was like a juxtaposition between how people presented themselves outwardly and how much of like an activist they were. You know what I mean? Like whatever they preached about behind, like very loudly. Behind, I was always like, whoa, okay, you like this out here. And so early on, I just realized I can't trust what women say when it comes to what they say they want in a man, because a lot of people who claim to have all these fancy ideas don't live by them, and they don't look for them in their partners. And you have seen countless articles from women saying, I don't know what it is. Despite being so progressive, I like gender norms. Despite being so progressive, I like a manly man. I like a man with a beard. I like a man who's a little more stoic. I like a man who's very emotionally reserved. And so you can signal whatever you want with your mouth, but men are peeping into what your actions say. And we're like, all right, well, if that's what it takes for me to get a girl, then I'm going to just do that. And so even here, this woman is in a relationship with this man. She sees him in a dress, and viscerally, she can't stop herself from being unattracted to him. And I don't think that's very strange.
The idea don't match the feeling.
No, because you see what women always say. I want to be protected. I want a man who's bigger or stronger than me, blah, blah, blah. You see a man in a dress, and inadvertently, it sends the different signal. Now, some of you might say, why can't a man in a dress be stronger, bigger, this and that? I don't make the rules. I just play by them. Now, if you guys want to change the rules, feel free. Spend the rest of your day. But don't tell me to sacrifice my potential dating pool because you want to change society. If that's what you want to do, you do your thing. I personally don't care about wearing dresses, so it's not a hill I'm going to die on. That's it.
Bill Porter could wear a dress.
Yeah.
He knows how to wear a dress.
In your opinion, I think it looks stupid, but you're allowed to think he looks good in it.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, do your thing, boo-boo.
Right. And I'm not going to go out of my way to say nothing. But my whole point being, if you want to have those ideas, that's fine. Some of us really like gender norms, and we've accepted it. What you consider a straitjacket for me is just a healthy fence around my home.
I'm mad at that.
Right?
I'm mad at that.
I lock my front door. Might be a straitjacket to you. Might be too much security. For me, it's just the right amount.
There's no liberty, Abba.
Yeah.
Well, you're locked in. No, I got the keys.
Yeah. I just had a quick laugh with this article. It was just funny to me to just have these two articles back to back.
I understand the girl because the idea was not matching the things you cannot control, you know? It was visceral inside and you're like, I'm attracted to that. That's what makes me go off. I get that, girl. I get how you got that way.
And at the end of the day, you should question why you feel that way. And if you feel like it's coming from a bad place, then address that. But otherwise, it's okay.
Live your life.
It's okay. At least that's what I think about this.
You see that thing when they said that when we say toxic masculinity, we don't mean all men. We don't mean all the masculinity. We just mean the traits that are toxic. Therefore, we call it toxic male. I get that. But right there, That's the next step. Saying masculinity is a straitjacket. To me, you want to be effeminate, whether you choose or you are. Because I believe that some people choose to be. Mm-hmm. That's you. Go ahead. Live your life. You want to be masculine or you choose to be masculine. I'm talking about guys and girls. Right? Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Whether you're masculine or you choose to be masculine, that's on you. If I see, let's say, someone like Young M.A., you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Am I going to ask all the girls to be like that? No. But if you choose to be like that, it's okay. If a man is effeminate, fine. Do you? Am I going to ask all men to be like that because the masculinity? No. I accept both. Do you? I'm not going to impose nothing on you and call what you are toxic or straitjacket. And I'm going to try to erase it. There's people saying like, there's a gay agenda. They try to make men more feminine and stuff like that. And I was like, man, you guys are tripping. But the more I look at it and I see articles like that pop up, like it pops up in my feed and I see stuff like that where people send it to me and like more and more, I'm like, they're trying to push that thing.
But maybe we're not seeing the full picture. So this is your opportunity. Leave your comments below. We'll take a look at them. And if you guys got some great points, we'd love to have a conversation. So that's it for today's video.